Oh shit. Oh my bad. Hey. Once again, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all know who this is. This your boy, Rob Thomas Jr. And this is the real news behind the news. The date is still the same, man. Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. And I want to talk about something real quick that's starting to gain a lot of traction. Now, when I seen this story, it's concerning the American female basketball player who's been detained in Russia. And when I saw this story a couple of weeks ago, I kind of spaced it off, but I see now how it's been played up in the media. And I just want us not to get caught up in a lot of the hype and understand that there are consequences for your actions. Even though we might not like them and we try to find reasons to dismiss the actions and just focus on the consequences, you have to look at them both. Now, this great American female basketball player, I think her name is Brittany Griner, or Griner, however you pronounce her last name. She's been detained in Russia. Now, you have to ask why she's been detained in Russia. Because she got caught with drugs. Nobody's really emphasizing that point, and they're saying that it's marijuana. And here around the country in America, they're decriminalizing the possession of marijuana. But you got to realize, other countries, like you go to Singapore, believe it or not, in Singapore, you get caught with one joint. That is the death penalty. So by her being an international star, traveling on the world stage, she needs to know what she's dealing with, the laws, rules, and regulations of each city, state, here in America, or every country that you go to. So they're going to play it up as the Russians are trying to get even. They could be trying to play it. I'm not saying that this is what's happening now, but notice how it's being played up. Oh, this great basketball star is being held by Russians. It's wrong. No, she was wrong, y'all. But we, as people, especially black people, we got to start learning. Because think about it. A lot of y'all talking about her getting detained in Russia for illegally possessing drugs. But you got kinfolk right here in your own city, your own state, your own country that's doing jail for simple possession charges, and y'all ain't saying nothing about them. You won't even say nothing about your own kinfolk, but they show you this American basketball star who illegally took drugs into the country of Russia. Even though it's just marijuana, we don't know what the penalty for possession of marijuana is in Russia. She should have found that out before she took marijuana in Russia. Now she's being detained. Not saying that you should be detained anywhere on the planet for marijuana. Marijuana is a plant given to us by God. But you gotta keep in mind different rules and different regulations in different places, man. So don't get caught up in this hype. You know, saying that they did wrong. We don't know what the laws for in Russia for marijuana are in Russia, but she got caught with marijuana. At what point do we start holding people accountable? Think about it. They try to give me a life sentence here in Louisiana behind marijuana. Literally, try to give me a life sentence in Louisiana behind marijuana. You got men and women here in Louisiana serving life behind marijuana. Some of them y'all cousins. Are you all championing your cousins? Now, first thing happens, if your cousin or somebody get caught with marijuana and wind up going to jail, the first thing you're going to say, I knew that nigga was stupid. I told that old stupid ass nigga to leave that stuff alone. So don't get caught up in the hype, man. I'm starting to see this going up and down my timeline, and people are like angry about it. But you all should be asking the question, did she know the laws in Russia for possession of marijuana? Did she give a fuck? And why she's been detained? Again, she's been detained in Russia because she got caught with marijuana. At what point do we hold people accountable for their actions? Now, I can see if it was something, you know, she cussed Putin out or something like that, you know, that'd be different. But come on, she violated the law. You have to suffer the consequences for your action. Instead of spending all that energy on her going to another country, getting busted for marijuana, let's change the marijuana laws here. Because again, a lot of y'all